everybody, Moo here. The February leaks have finally been released, and as a result, I'm going to be taking a few minutes off from raging in Overwatch so I can provide you with this quick overview, this summary of what we will be getting next month. First things first, though, massive shout out to Tsum for doing all the heavy lifting, all the effort that he puts into data mining this awesome information for us. It is massively beneficial and helpful to have a visual representation of what we can expect to get the next month, especially for those of you with limited resources. I know I said this at the beginning of every leaks video, but it really makes a huge difference when you know what's coming, when the exact date is they are getting released, so you can kind of plan out your resources and target the things you want. It really makes a big difference. And as a result, make sure to get on that subreddit, find the post, and thank Tsum for his efforts, because he doesn't have to do this for us, but he does. You know, he could be planning a trip around the world or, you know, doing something significantly more interesting, but he's helping out the community, so let him know. And as you can see, we are getting the Disney Storybooks event. It is February. Valentine's Day is coming. We're getting 5 new princesses. There are some Valentine's Tsum Tsum in the capsules. I'm sure everybody saw this one coming. What we are getting that is new, however, is going to be Bride Ariel, Tiana, Bride Jasmine, Merida, and Esmeralda. I really like saying Esmeralda, just like really just flows. It just rolls off the tongue. Very nice. Anyways, the princesses, as far as their power level goes, they're mediocre to above average at best. So if you're not a collectionist, if you don't have huge funds, it's not entirely necessary that you purchase these. You're not really missing out on much. Some have interesting gameplay mechanics, but they're not necessarily powerful score and or coin earners, especially in comparison to other Tsum Tsum that are available, say in the select boxes or the capsules, which give you massively higher chances of acquiring compared to just purchasing premium boxes. Especially if you still have a lot of Tsum Tsum in the pool, in the rotation. So that is kind of my recommendation. If you are a collectionist, obviously you're going to be aiming for all of these, at least 1 copy of each. But if you're not, they're not necessary, most likely. So as far as the select boxes go, as you can see, we get Peter Pan, Beast, Maui, and those are very good. So as you know, there's only 10 Tsum Tsum in the select boxes. If you target them, chances are you're going to get a few copies. Peter Pan and Beast are very, very good coin earners. Maui can also be a coin earner. He's slightly more inconsistent, but he is very useful. The second select box has Cinderella in it, Ariel, Snow White, Jasmine. They're very good, but Cinderella is kind of the one you're probably going to want to get. She is the best scorer in the game. If you don't have her, now you can kind of target her a little bit. Young Elsa is actually quite good for coin earnings as well. The rest are above average at best. Of course, Jasmine is probably the best beginner-friendly coin earner in the game. She's quick to charge, makes time managing the clock very easy, and just very smooth gameplay. I definitely recommend her. She generally makes my top 10 just because of ease of use, which does play a factor, because it doesn't matter if Maleficent Dragon is the top 3 best Tsum Tsum in the game. If you don't know how to play with Maleficent Dragon properly, you're going to get better results with someone like Jasmine. So there's always other different factors you got to take into consideration. As far as the event itself goes, you guys know how it is. You collect the items, you get the sticker books completed, or the storybooks I should say, then you get rewards like skill tickets, premium box tickets, you get booster item tickets, very useful stuff. And of course, there is a pin at stake for those collectionists out there. As far as the capsules go, what can I say? Actually both of them are quite strong. We have Maleficent Dragon, who I just mentioned right now, as far as overall power level goes, still probably top 3 in my books. And then the other one has the Parade Tsum Tsum, as well as the original Maleficent, who's not nearly as strong as Maleficent Dragon. If you've seen any of my videos on Maleficent Dragon, you know why and how that comparison, how that matchup works out. Bumblebee Pooh is generally sought after because he's relatively hard to get. So if you are a collectionist, you definitely got to aim for him if you don't have him already. And Baymax is decent as well. But the Parade, Tsum Tsum, in my opinion, are the most worth it for that particular capsule. Not to mention, if you clean it out, you get the skill tickets. So that is basically what is up in February. It's a little bit of a chilled month, you know, a relaxed month. There's not so much stuff that you need to get unless, again, of course, you are a collectionist. There are a few Tsum Tsum to target. Just to summarize, Beast Peter Pan, Maui, very good. Maleficent Dragon and the Parade Tsum Tsum in the capsules, along with the skill tickets that go with those capsules. But other than that, I think it's going to be a pretty lax month for the majority, so you can kind of save your coins for what is to come. And on that note, there are a couple Tsum Tsum on the Japanese server that I would like to show you guys and just kind of mention in passing, because I didn't really do a video for them. You never know when they're going to get nerfed or whatever along the way, so we're going to see if that happens. If not, we can expect 2 new top 10 coin earners in the game. We're just gonna switch here real quick. We have a new Elsa and a new Maleficent. So the new Elsa essentially is a combination of the original Elsa and Blue Fairy. What I mean by that is, if you've played Blue Fairy, you know that based on the chain length, you make various blue bubbles and you can connect them across the screen. And when you pop them, you generally explode the whole screen. Well, this new Elsa does that, but it's way easier to play and way easier to link the frozen Tsum Tsum on the screen to cover the majority of the screen, if not the entire screen. And it makes it very easy to get a minimum of 4,000 base coin per game. I can just quickly jump in one of the games and just show you what the skill looks like. Might as well, since we're here and I have the screen going here. So let's just get in it real quick. Can I get some Tsum, dude? Like, what is going on here? It's a good thing this isn't an actual game, because I just want to show the skill. What the hell, dude? All right, so here we go. That's the animation. It looks real nice. So when you do that, it links the whole screen. And because you can pop it at your leisure, it means you have the flexibility to basically initiate fever time whenever you want, which is going to make it very easy for you to always get into fever time, always refresh the clock. And because every time you initiate her skill, generally you can freeze the screen a minimum of 2 times, 3 if you get really efficient at it. I have played her all the way to level 10, and I'm generally around the 2.5 range right now with her. Again, it remains to be seen what's going to happen once she comes to the international servers, if she remains in her current state. As we know, Prince Ali got quite the nerf, so we'll see how this pans out. Generally, they don't release 2 top 10 Tsum Tsum at the same time, but I'm really hoping they keep them the same. The other one is a Maleficent Dragon improvement. So, as I just said, Maleficent Dragon is probably top 3, in my personal opinion, on the international server, but this version of Maleficent is better. She does everything that Maleficent Dragon does, but upon initiating her ability, she also removes 1 type of Tsum Tsum from the screen, and that means you're going to be left with 3, because every time you play with a Tsum Tsum like this, it's generally encouraged to use the 5-4 bonus item. It's going to make it very easy for you to make 4 chains at the bottom of the screen with the only 3 variants that you have. So you're going to be going for the same kind of strategy, make 4 chains. Those 4 chains have a chance to explode the surrounding Tsum Tsum and give you a time bubble, which is going to allow you to play those half-an-hour games, get 30,000 base coin, and 100 million score. If that's the kind of stuff you like to do, you know, play like a 30-minute game with this, she is definitely going to be the one for you. She's definitely Maleficent Dragon 2.0. So very powerful. And again, if she stays the same, she will be making top 10, probably top 3 by the time she makes her way to the international servers, if in fact she remains in her current state. So incredibly useful, incredibly powerful. I haven't really played her very much, only up to level 3 here. Generally, I'm trying to kind of stick around and wait for them to come to the international servers, so I have a chance to kind of play them in their finalized state. I'm not going to be spending too much time playing on the Japanese server anymore, but it is nice to have available, so anytime something exciting comes along, we have kind of a glimpse of what we can expect. Again, nothing new mechanics wise. Blue Fairy and Maleficent Dragon, essentially same time of gameplay, just much easier to play on the Elsa side than Blue Fairy, and that's going to make her very efficient for the majority of the player base. And Maleficent is Maleficent, as always. Anyways, that's going to do it for this quick summary, guys. Actually, do you want me to just jump in and show you the... I might as well show you the animation for Maleficent as well. It would seem incomplete to not do the same thing for her. So just check out what her animation is like and what she does. And look at that, we're actually getting mites in here. Very nice, very nice. Hey, we got a time bubble. No, don't you be giving me those. I don't want those. All right, so she's gonna be removing one of the Tsum Tsum. There we go. And that's basically how it works. Just initiate those, keep on making those time bubbles, and you're good to go. She makes it much easier. Because my phone's screen doesn't refresh as smooth as I'd like it to, I actually have to manually pop some of the bubbles, unfortunately, to get it to refresh a little bit faster. But you guys know the spiel by now. Very, very strong. We're still at the 50-second mark. We already have 1,000 base coin, and I'm not even trying to play her very well. Very, very good, as you guys already know. I'm just rambling on at this point. But check this stuff out. The videos for most of these Tsum Tsum are already on the channel, except for these 2 new ones. I'm going to be waiting for these to come to the international servers. And when they do, you can be sure I will certainly be doing their gameplay videos. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful event in February. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything like that in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll see you guys next time.